I think it's time to see some cats. Get everybody their stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's cast.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'll explain. Just let me live with my sense of incredulity for a moment. Rasa was making noises. So the lions were doing their normal, hey, the sun's going down, let's yell at it kind of thing that they do every day. It's well known, well documented that the lions, in all lions, this is genetically coded, and they basically like, where are you going? And they look to the west. Where are you going? And they forget the next day. Because then when it comes up on the other side, it's like they etch a sketch. They don't remember. They're like, hey, what's up, son? But then it never fails. They just get, and then it starts to peak. And then they're like, hey, wait, where do you think you're going? Hey, guys, the sun's trying to get out of here. What are you doing? That's what they do. That's what lions do. You didn't know that? I'm an expert. No, but lions do roar when the sun goes down. There's a few different reasons for it. It's a social thing. It's basically like, hey, it's a roll call. There's a few different motivational kind of things. It's a roll call. They let the rest of the group know, like, hey, if anyone's kind of out and about, straggling and scouting, because it's not like the lions are like all joined at the hip and they all kind of like move as like one homogenous kind of, a lion king. It's a different, that kind of connotation is a different kind of thing. It's like, you ever seen a rat king? Have you ever seen like, think about one, but like 1,000 times more intense? The savannah changed that day. What are you doing? Where are you going? No, but it is a roll call thing. Hey, it's getting dark, just so that everyone kind of knows, like, hey, this is where we are. And then you get one over like, I'm over here. And then like, okay, most of us are over here. Hey guys, I'm looking at the rocks. That's what they do. And it's also kind of like a thing where it's like, hey, if there's any adversaries, predators, ne'er-do-wells, ruffians out and about, you might want to give this, okay, no peepees, please. You might want to give this area, the one that's making all the racket, you might want to just kind of go wide. Go wide. It's getting dark. We're letting you know that a bunch of us are like right here. And you could try to walk through the middle, and then there might be some words exchanged, or you could do this kind of thing. So there's a few. They do it for the benefit of the group and the benefit of like their neighbors kind of thing. And it's hilarious because lions, like on an instinctual level, it's something that they feel compelled to do. One lion will start, a lot of times the other lions will join in. Noe sometimes can be kind of selective, but usually it's like the boys, so Ron, Zoobs, then there's like Kiara, and they were both going. And this is hilarious because every once in a while, and it's not all the time, but every once in a while, you do get a tiger who just wants to be involved. And I can't think of any other motivation, because it's not an instinctual thing. It's not something that they do out in the wild. Whoa. Oh, Jacob. Luca just wants to sit down and just be involved. Luca just wants to be involved. Hi. I know, he's so mean. I know, he's so mean. But yeah, like tigers, they're solitary by nature. They don't make a lot of noise. They don't really announce their presence and everything. Lions are a little bit more. They take that whole thing a little bit differently. They have different ideals when it comes to that sort of stuff. Presentation, pageantry. So every once it is a fun thing, because every once in a while. The lions do it, you can set your watch to it. They do it all the time. They do it every day. It's weird if there's a day where they don't, where the lions don't. And they might not do it all at the same time, but they'll all do it. They'll all they'll all be like, lion. They'll all do that. So it's a treat, and it's one of my favorite things when, the lions, they do what they do because their genes tell them to do. And then the tigers will do seemingly because, like social pressure, I don't know. Or it's FOMO. They don't want to feel left out, because that is what it seems like. Because the lions are like, lion, my genes are telling me I have to let my presence be known. There's a group of us and we're very intense. And then the tigers will start like, and then also, I will make noise as well. What are we yelling about? It's really what it seems like. It is. And it's a slightly different type of vocalization. It is, and it kind of, but because you have to, like, tigers are capable of roaring, but usually whenever they use their big boy or big girl voices, it's because like they're in a moment of intensity. They mean you, like, actually, case in point, Naya Shanti, whenever they're getting into an argument with Leon Bandito, you hear that on the webcast regularly. Someone says some words through the fence, it gets a little heated. All of a sudden, you're like someone on one of the side. Usually it's, sorry, bud, sorry, but usually it's Naya, just going like, and that's an intense sound. And you're like, whoa. I got some paint on my hands. There's doing some fall. Oh, hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi, hello. Anyway, back to where we were. But yeah, the lions, when they sing song, there's an awe to it. There's an intensity. When tigers, when they like seriously have swear words, there's an intensity. There's ooh, okay, yeah, there's business. But when tigers try to just say, me too, guys, hey, me too, it does sound a little silly. It does sound a little bit sillier, and it's a little bit different. And Rasa was doing it. She was doing it right before I hit record. Like, right before I hit record. So all the lions were like, oh, doing their thing. And then Rasa was like, arr, arr, arr. Which that's kind of what it sounds like. Arr. Ha ha. Ha ha. Which to me, it just seems like I make noise too. The lions, it's like it's almost like a religious kind of thing, and then it's like everyone, like, you know, when you have the friend who's not part of the church, but they get invited on Sunday, and then, you know, they're just kind of with the tambourine, just. That's kind of what that is. And they don't, but that's the thing. Tigers don't do it most, because again, they don't feel, it's not like it's not a genetic compulsion thing. It's not a thing that they feel like they have to do. It's not something that their body tells them, you do this. So it has to be more, and it's not like if they weren't around other lions in the wild, which they're not, they don't share habitat. They don't have bordering shareable land. So it is 100% a socialized behavior. That's my theory. That's definitely what I'm saying. I'm sure that they probably they probably have a bunch of different sounds that they use out in the wild. They probably have a bunch of, and I've heard tigers using that particular sound just by themselves. It's not always going to have to be, in conjunction with lions. So, like, I've heard tiger like, "Arr, arr," and I'm sure that there's been different times here on the webcast you've heard that sound. It might have just been somewhere up in the background, so like a cat just doing it in the distance. There's a lot of noises that just happens on the webcast. Arr, arr. And a lot of times they're just chatting. They're just chatting. They're just saying stuff. I'm sure that there's been instances of, like, throughout the history of tigers, and how do you measure this unless you have a time machine and, you know, space age, like, drone technology that can follow around every tiger that's ever existed, ever since, like, what we know of genetically as a tiger came into being when it first evolved. I'm sure that there have been instances of tigers out in the wild using that noise, just sitting on a rock somewhere in what is modern day India, you know, but it's like 200,000 years ago, and like there's, you know, a tiger just like, Arr! It was like, oh, there's one. Okay. But the fact that I have heard it, the fact that I've heard that sound multiple times, that happens in direct conjunction with when the lions are doing their sing-song, you know, like, hey son, where you going? It definitely lends itself to the theory that there is a learned or a conditioned aspect to that behavior. Oh, dear Snuffles. Someone needs to go and educate those tigers that they are appropriating lion culture, and it's they need to check themselves. All right. But yeah, I was getting my device ready. I was actually deleting a bunch of old webcasts. I had like 12. I counted them. I had 12 different webcasts that from just like the past couple of months, just still on my camera reel, because I hit record and then I just see it was like basically giving me this like, well, like, you sure? You only got so much, like, you know, of like the space left. And I'm like, oh crap. So I just hit the stop button and then I started going through and like, yeah, delete. And then that's when like the lion's like, ooh, and then Rasa, ha ha. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, sure, okay, let me just get done through with this really quickly. Hold on, like I'm almost done. She like, it sounds like she's gonna keep going. Okay, and then just her. Okay, delete, her, delete, and record. Dang it. That's what it was. That's what it was. It does seem like it's like that harmless, you know, like if a new tiger comes in, you know, it's like, what are they doing? You know, like, and then it's like, I don't know, just sometimes it's fun to just join in. Just, you know, it's for fun. Like, okay. That's, you can see that conversation kind of happening. Munch, you are just being so, you legitimately being kind of a creep. Like a menacing kind of creep right now. And I know that once I stand up, you're gonna jump, and then it's gonna knock the fence back and probably knock the phone out of my hands, and then what if I take the phone? Ah! Jeez, why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be so mean? And then you rub on the fence. But it's not like a haha, I got you. It's definitely, it's like Buffalo Bill talking into a VHS camcorder, you know, kind of rub, just like, Would you pounce on me? I'd pounce on me. I'd pounce on me so hard. Yeah, okay. All right. You're being too much. That got you too riled up doing that voice. And you're just like, oh, just keep, yeah. I'm inspired. I feel so alive whenever I hear that. Old Buffalo Munch over there. Hey there, little girl. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're Mia. Hi. Hey. Hey, baby. What? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, this is good girl. This is good girl. A good girl. No. There's a good little, yeah, dig it. All right. Well, that's fun. And just in time. We're just starting to get dark enough where the, you know, imagery is getting compromised. We just had a resumption of heat, short-lived, but the next couple of days it's triple digits today, tomorrow. It's almost October. It's almost October, and I thought that we were past this, but summer just won't die. Replaces the drumstick in the basket. Places the drumstick in the basket, or else it gets the hose again. Hey, little one. Hi. Bless you. That is Luna. Yeah. Have to look at the face for a second. She sometimes plays red light, green light. Anyway. Thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbus Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website. Sorry. Wait, what was it? Someone was writing it down. This is the first time ever. It's like, you know what? I'm actually going to write it down this time. I guess that's it. No. KRescueTexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy, and thank you so much for your continued support. We'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
The webcast is now over. Thanks for watching. You should like and subscribe for more Big Cat content.